This is Paul. Yes, uh-huh. Well, I have quite a morning planned for today. Yeah. And it is almost 9 o'clock. Yeah. Now, my thought was that I would get the bus this morning, but I decided to do a load of laundry. Yes, I just do one load of laundry a week. And I know that the bus, it's Saturday. Yeah. And I'm probably going to take the 12:06. It'll take a couple hours to do my laundry. Yeah. The 12:06, and then I'll take the 22 to the library. Mm. And that'll leave at 12:35. I might get up there around 12:40 or so. Yeah. But the library's open until 5 today, and that'll give me a couple hours in the study room. Yeah. Now, what is happening? Yeah. Is I called the public defender's office back the day after I got the phone call in the study room, right, canceling the court hearing for the next day, approximately 2 hours before the end of business that day. And I've had this experience where the public defender will call me 20 minutes before close on a previous court hearing. Yeah, cancel it and reschedule, and then he called me back on that voicemail. Yeah. In fact, I can get the actual times. Yeah. And say, well, you have to be there Wednesday at 2 o'clock. hmm hmm Now let's just look here. Yes. He called me at 2:34. Yes, on January 3rd, informing me that the court hearing, the cell hearing, would be rescheduled for Wednesday. Now it could be 9 or it could be 2, and he wasn't sure at that time. But called me back 13 minutes later at 2:47. Yeah, approximately 2 hours before the court closes. Yes, because I think that most courts are open from 9 to 5. Yeah, and told me it was going to be at 2 o'clock on Wednesday the 4th. Now I thought, okay, I should look at my schedule. Yes, to make sure that that works for me because I'm the accused, and we're going to a cell hearing where we're going to establish my sanity. So I made a call at 11:09 a.m. on Friday, January 4th, the day after that. Yeah, because in 2 hours I didn't really I have time to think about. I was kind of involved with what I was doing in the study room at that time. Yeah, and spoke to the actual secretary at the Jefferson Associated Council and told her that I had a doctor's appointment. Yes, on Monday. Hang on just a second here. Monday the 7th. Yeah, at 11 a.m. Pooch, at the V-Meal. Now, knowing what I know, having had the bacterial pneumonia, I explained that next week was not good for me because I'm anticipating having to have to do a sleep study. But I don't think they really care about that because I think what's happening is they're going to call me back on Monday and say, well, did you have to schedule your sleep study? Or did the doctor decide, no, we can't afford for you to do a sleep study because this is a free medical clinic for those that are homeless and indigent? Yes. And looking at it, I told him the 18th would be good for me. Yes. Or she said, well, usually district court hearings are on the 16th. But then I looked online yesterday when I was at the library and it's still scheduled for the 9th. Now, here's what's really happening. Somebody's playing I'm Your Daddy. Yes. And you're going to do what I say. There's a big problem with canceling court hearings 2 hours before you're to appear in court the next day. Yes. Well, you don't give the defendant time to actually acknowledge or make arrangements for a different day. Yeah. Because of the abuse of power. It's really an abuse. It's a pattern of abuse. Yeah. Now, I'll give you the example. When you called me at 20 minutes, because I have a complete call log. Yes, yes, yes. Uh, of each and every phone call that has gone to this phone. Yeah. See, when you call me, and you say, well, we're going to have to cancel and reschedule it. Yes. And I'm like, well, that's fine, but I'm not always sure, okay, that I'm available. Now, let's see here. November 20th, September 24th at 4:40 p.m. Yes. That was back in September. You decided 20 minutes before 5 to cancel the court hearing and reschedule it. Yes. Then it was rescheduled. Hang on here just for a second. For sometime in October or November. Yeah. Now, this public defender's office, yeah, that has a pattern of abuse. Yeah. Where you call me just hours before the close of business on the day before the court hearing. You tell me that we have to reschedule. Yes. And then instead of accepting what I say as being valid, yeah, you decided to wait till Monday to see if I'm going to have a sleep study scheduled because of my sleep apnea. Now, I just want to document that I woke up at 2:30 a.m. this last night. Yeah. I was coughing so hard I vomited. In fact, I had to leave the yard because I thought, well, if I'm going to puke, I'm going to really puke. Now, I don't know how court systems run their scheduling of actual court hearings. Yeah. But my thought is that if I think there's the possibility, yeah, that I might be able to get a CPAP machine so that I don't cough in the middle of the night or 4:30 in the morning so as to cause me vomiting, that you as a public defender right now, you are obligated to accommodate me because you canceled the court hearing. You are not in control of my personal life. Now, I might be on personal recognizance, yes, and I had accepted that we had a court hearing scheduled. Well, today I'm doing some laundry and we're going to look at certain meanings, yes, because I'm getting the feeling, yes, that you think this is a fucking joke. Now, when I leave a message with the paralegal at Jefferson Associated Defense, yes, and I tell her, well, I had bacterial pneumonia and I had antibiotics last month, yes, and I have a doctor's appointment that was scheduled for the last month, yes, because I want to have a sleep study. I spent last night thinking about right now. Well, I'm having to prove my innocence again. Now, what idiot refuses to accommodate myself? Yes, when you spent the last 15 months abusing your power. Doing laundry this morning. Okay.